Sketch just ruined David Baszucki's image overnight and you'll never believe why. But if you don't know who Sketch is already, Sketch is a popular Roblox YouTuber that makes videos on Roblox, and recently he made a video that changed everything for Roblox. And this definitely won't help with the various controversies David Baszucki has been in recently, like with the schlep and the age verification drama that recently happened, and the things that Sketch brings up will put the final nail in the coffin of David Baszucki's career. Like, it's absolutely crazy that you will not want to miss. It is groundbreaking stuff that could ruin Roblox forever. But before we get into that, if you hasn't subscribed to my channel right now to get me to 10,000 subscribers today, because we can literally hit 10,000 subscribers today, so subscribe. But on November 21st, 2025, Sketch uploaded a video called Roblox, What Are You Doing? And in that video, he really memes on Roblox for the certain update that they recently added that no one has seen before, and you are one of the first people to see it. And he really goes in on how David Baszucki is a terrible person that shouldn't be CEO of Roblox. And the other things in this video will absolutely shock you that you won't want to miss.
Age verification. Whether you're 18 or 21 or below that, like 9, you're gonna have to verify your age. You're gonna have to prove that you're innocent and you're telling the truth. And we don't like dirty liars, so you're gonna have to take out your phone, pick that thing up, and scan your face with it. And we're gonna run it through AI, and the AI is going to predict how old you are. Age check help keep you safe. Age check fast, secure. All need is camera. Look at that. Ooh, isn't the future awesome? Once age check complete, all set. Now you can Roblox.
So as you can see, he's really memeing on Roblox here, not because he thinks it's funny, because he thinks that it's very messed up that Roblox is adding this update, as he talks about this later on in the video. He thinks that it's absolutely terrible, and I think you will too. But also, I think it's very stupid that Roblox is adding this age verification thing where you have to take a picture of your face and then upload it to a server where David Baszucki himself will have to look at your face and verify your age. Would you really want David Baszucki himself, the one that wants dating on Roblox, verify your face? I wouldn't. And later on in this video, Sketch talks about how you can actually potentially trick the AI software into thinking that you're older than you are, and it can sometimes actually mess up your age and think you're older or younger. And later in the video, he exposes how terrible that is and insane that is. It will make you want to claw out your eyeballs. And he actually gets very mad at David Baszucki himself for this update that doesn't make any sense for kids to do.
We've known that this was coming for a little while, but this video dropped today, like 9 hours ago, and the community's loving it. Everyone's super excited. We need to demote David. We need a new CEO desperately. You will do literally anything in the world other than hiring human beings for your support teams. Kind of hit the nail on the head there, I'm gonna be honest. No way. David is probably gonna... 200 likes on that. Oh, this is not good.
So everyone is literally on an uproar, not liking this update and expressing it right under the comment section on the Roblox video, with people literally cussing out David Baszucki and saying even worse things that Sketch wouldn't even say. But trust me, later on in this video, the hate that David Baszucki will get will actually be shocking to see, and it'll be crazy to watch, that you absolutely will not want to miss. And also, I really like how he says everyone's excited, and then he shows immediately hate comments under the video, because that's all that is under Roblox's update video that they released a couple of days ago. But Schlep is just really saying it how it is, and I really respect him for that. And I think you guys will really respect him for what he says later on into the video. And there's a comment that he reads that I think is very accurate that I'm gonna reread, because it really expresses how I feel everyone should feel about this and is feeling about this. You will do literally anything in the world other than hiring human beings for your support teams. And I'm actually so happy that got 300 likes, because that's just so accurate. Tell me down in the comment section if you agree with that. I 100% agree with that. You should hire real people instead of AI workers that will actually work to protect your kids on the platform. Because let me tell you this, David Baszucki, this AI stuff is not working. But the next thing that Sketch exposes is how this whole update will actually work, and how the age verification will actually affect your Roblox account. And you'll absolutely not want to miss what he says, because what he says will actually blow your mind up.
According to this tweet from Roblox News, this is how it's going to work. Everyone's going to be broken up into different categories and sealed off from one another. You're not allowed to talk, don't cause problems for Roblox stock. If you're not verified, you can't communicate with anyone. You're gonna basically be a mime. You know what? You might not even be able to receive messages. You can't even see what anyone else is saying, and you also can't say anything to them. You're banished to Alcatraz forever. You're banished to Mr. Beast's prison. Mr. Beast land. If you are 9 years old or below, you can communicate with users under 13, 9 to 12. You can talk to 16-year-olds, 13 to 15. You can talk to 17-year-olds, 16, 17. You can talk to 13 to 20-year-olds. If you're 18 or 20, you can't talk to 16-year-olds. Above 21, you can't talk to anyone who's under 18.
Which I just think all of this is completely stupid, and they could just avoid doing all of this if they just hired actual people to help kids on their platform. But they're deciding to be lazy and just have AI actually help their kids, even though it's not helping and it's just more rules. And also, if you're not verified on Roblox, it's stupid if you just can't talk to anyone. You should be able to talk to people that also aren't verified. In my opinion, that would make the most sense, and it would make it so you have a free choice instead of making you have to verify. But trust me, this isn't the only stupid thing that Sketch talks about. He talks about more stupid things later on into this video. But the only thing that I actually agree with this whole update is if you're above the age of 18, you shouldn't be able to talk to anyone that is below the age of 18. I actually agree with that, and I think that is actually a good update. But I do think that they should make it so it's only those two. If you're under the age of 18, you can talk to anyone, but if you're above the age of 18, you shouldn't be able to talk to anyone below the age of 18. I think that's fair. But in the next part of this video, Sketch reveals another thing that is actually crazy that you won't want to miss, so stay until the end of this video, because it's actually wild and it'll make your head explode. And it'll make you have a headache because of how stupid it is.
But what I'm most interested in is how people are going to get around it. And I have an idea that I think might work. If we get a 3D model of an old man, like a hyper-realistic, perfect. If we can convince Roblox... Wait, this is not free. I swear to God, this better work. This is the worst $20 I've ever spent. Where's this texture? This is not... Roblox is gonna see right through this. There is no purple old men. What's wrong with them? Where's the texture? I paid good money for this. Now we're talking. We're in business. This is as HD as it gets. This might as well be real. I have a good feeling that this is gonna work too. Here we go. Hold on. I can do this. Center the face. Okay, now I gotta turn the thing. Oh no. Oh no, why is it so hard? This is not working out. Did it work? It worked? We couldn't, oh no, we couldn't estimate your age.
Now that is actually very cool, because he actually tries and he actually succeeds later on in this video to trick it, but it ends up not working because the AI is actually a bit too smart for him. But actually, that is very scary that the AI can tell that this is fake later on in the video, because how many faces would they have had to train this AI off of to actually make it learn what human faces actually look like? And how many kids did they have to use to make it work? But if you find that scary, the next part of this video is actually way more scarier, because he actually manages to trick the AI, and it's crazy and insane by how dumb the AI actually is, even though the AI is an actual computer.
It's so much harder than I thought it would be. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. This is gonna work a lot better this time. Who would have thought rotating a 3D model in Blender and also trying to balance your phone? I was kind of like looking at it upside down, and it's very hard to do that. Ugh. After many failed attempts, I finally got it to work once, kind of. Okay, it worked this time, but it says age info doesn't match. Oh no.
What does it mean by the age doesn't match his profile? Because it really shouldn't know how old he is unless they have cameras that are constantly looking at him, which would be very creepy. But moral of the story, don't own a multi-billion-dollar company and fail to run it, like David Baszucki.